I believe it is high time for more people to come to terms with the fact that power comes from consistency and not control. Yes, power comes from consistency and not control. There's no real power, there's no true power in forcing people to do things against their will. There's no real power, there's no true power, there's no absolute power in manipulating people against their will. There's no true power in trying to tell people to stop what they are doing, and the only thing they must do is the thing you tell them to do. People don't like to be controlled. People prefer to, do things willingly, the way they want them, when they want them, how they want them. And if you want to change their mind, to make them do things differently, because you believe it will be in their best interest and the people and the interest of the people around them if they do things differently, then trying to control them is not the way to go. You have to, go through the momentum, the consistency route. So we have let's look at a few ways to expand on this. And the first one is control is exhausting. Control is exhausting. Nobody likes to be controlled, like I said earlier. Nobody wants to be controlled. People want to do things willingly. Everybody believes in free will and they believe they deserve the right to do things how they want. And if we are being sincere with ourselves, control is not only exhausting for the people that are being controlled, it is also exhausting for the controller. Because at some point, you will get fed up that everything you're trying is not working. You're only forcing people against their will. And if they find any opportunity to revolt, they will quickly grab it and revolt. So control is exhausting and it doesn't last. You can't force people forever. You can't manipulate them forever. You can't get them to do things against their own will forever. At some point, it will break. At some point, there will be a revolt. At some point, things will go sideways. So, control is exhausting and it doesn't last. Another point we should consider is consistency builds momentum. Consistency builds momentum. Unlike control, which tries to force and manipulate people into doing stuff, consistency, on the other hand, build momentum in the sense that people watch you do things. They watch you take that step in that direction that you've been telling them is the best. And as they see you progress and get the results you said you are going to get, little by little, they will begin to trust in your ability. They will begin to believe in your leadership. They will begin to trust you. They'll begin to see you as someone they can rely on, someone they can come to for help, for assistance, someone who can direct them in the paths that will help them achieve better and greater results. So that is one of the ways by which you can get people to do the things you want them to do and to change their mind. Like I said, consistency builds momentum and it is a greater form of power than trying to control because you're not forcing people into doing things now. You're not sitting in one corner thinking of the next manipulative tactic you can use to get them to do what you want. You're just out there putting in the work, putting in the effort, and people are seeing the results. And gradually, they are adjusting and following what you want them to do. So another point we can look at is consistency creates real influence. Yes, it creates real influence in the sense that control can create an illusion of influence because people are being forced into accepting whatever deal, whatever requirements you are asking of them because they want to gain something from it, because they have something to lose. People are just, saying what you want them to say, doing what you want them to do because they do not have a choice. If people have a choice, they would turn back because nobody wants to be controlled. But in the case of consistency, it is real influence because people are buying into your idea. You are not forcing them into it. They are the one buying into it. They are the one begging to be a part of it. They are the one asking you how they can improve themselves. They are the ones coming to you for help, for direction, for instruction. So that is real influence. It is completely different from control. It is completely different from forcing them to do stuff. It is completely different from trying to put your boot on their neck, telling them that they must do this 3 times daily, or giving them one funny ultimatum or the other. It is completely different from trying to manipulate them against their own will, not giving them the freedom they deserve, not giving them the freedom they desire. It is completely different. Consistency, people seeing you put in the work and wanting to be part of it, desiring to, get in, to get into whatever you are doing, to become a part of your brand, to become a part of your journey. It is completely different from you telling them that they have no choice but to do what you said they should do. So even as a leader, when your followers see you as someone who is following down, who is going down a path and achieving results and doing the things you said you were going to do without you forcing them into it, they will be more eager and be more willing to support your cause and to make sure your vision comes to light. And another area we should look into when considering consistency and control is the fact that consistency outlasts control. Yes, consistency outlast control. And this is true because everyone you are controlling are looking forward to the day when they can break your yoke off their neck. They are looking forward to the day when they can tell you enough is enough and they are no more interested in what you are offering them. They are looking forward to the day when they can talk back and even go as far as eating you or saying offensive words to you. They are looking forward to the day when they can rub it in your face and tell you they are no more interested and there's nothing you can do about it. So everyone who is being controlled are looking forward to the day in which they can speak against the person that has seized their freedom from them. In the other round, on the other way, when it comes to consistency, people want to gain more from you. They want to learn more from you. They want to help you. They want to improve. They want to help you, improve and get better because they know the more they help you, the more they are also helping themselves. So consistency will always outlast control, and it is something you must consider. Yes, it is something you must consider if you want to, have the right set of people with you and helping you to achieve the things you want to achieve. Then you must consider going down the route of consistency rather than trying to control them against their will. Like I said, true power, the real form of power, comes from consistency and not control. So if you've been trying to control people by forcing them against their will, by manipulating them, by restricting them, because you feel what you are offering them is better than what they can offer themselves, I'll urge you to consider and think twice. Try and become the version of what you want them to be. Keep improving your own self. Keep going down that path that you want them to come down with you, and try and encourage them. Try and help them to reason with you. Because the truth is, no matter how much you force them, if they don't want to be a part of it, it is just going to be a waste of time in the long run. So always remember, consistency is the true form of power, not control. Control is forcing people and manipulating them. And the people you are forcing are looking for a way to get out. Why, when it comes to consistency, they want to be a part of what you want. So never forget, consistency is the true form of power and not control.